weird that he can think of in order to get that victory. Vic Futanari, I would say, has more higher profile victories and even higher profile losses on his profile. But Darrell is just unpredictable in general, and honestly, I don't know who's going to win this.
Well, you know, we're going to use recency for this one, and our current 73 kilogram champion of the tournament is Hergen Bjørgensen of Norway. He won that, defeating Li Fang Shu in the grand final at our last show. We hope you all joined us for that and watched that. You saw that amazing display from Hergen Bjørgensen. And interesting, I think that was very interesting. Hyundai Elantra, I think, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was giving a quick break for both the fighters to praise Most Glorious and Honorable Mr. Naga.
Praise be unto him.
Enough praise was given so the fight could continue. It's interesting. You don't usually see the fight stopped in the middle of it to give mandatory spontaneous praise, but he opted for that option. Nonetheless, Hergen Bjørgensen is a fighter that, yes, this happened in 2014. Vic Futanari has a win over Hergen Bjørgensen. That is something that Darrell Schitt cannot say.
Absolutely. And you're looking at the people that Vic Futanari has lost to. You've got Fork Enomoto. You got Ricky
big fat kick! Well, it might be Darrell Schitt if this keeps up, Kyle. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no, absolutely. I would want you to interrupt when someone gets rocked like that, but Darrell unable to capitalize on it at all. And quite frankly, I am surprised with Darrell. Oh, look
nice
at
spinning back kick.
Like I said, those unorthodox strikes. That's what Vic needs to do in order to get the victory.
You know, I asked Vic Futanari, his strategy said we're doing spinning shit now. Axe kick! Oh my goodness, hitting from every angle.
Of course he is. I mean, honestly, he's going to hit from every single angle possible. He's going to fight from every single angle possible. And he's going to win from every single angle possible.
Well, usually in the fights we can tell that Vic Futanari is a very tall fighter, very lanky, but so is Darrell Schitt, so you don't see it as easily in this fight. But things like that axe kick, Vic Futanari can use that to his advantage. And it's the best. When you're that tall, you can easily just come from above and drop a foot down on your opponent. Use gravity to your advantage, and that is basically that is about as layman's terms as I can describe the axe kick. Oh, but that is just a kick to the face. That is just a beautiful roundhouse kick. Again, using the reach, the flexibility, the lankiness of Darrell Schitt. That looked like an elbow that dropped him.
What a stop! What a stop!
Oh, we're seeing such great violence here. Kyle, we are seeing amazing, amazing fights.
And this is why they needed to pause and praise Chairman Naga, because that's what inspires these men. They don't
he has given them both the grace to go out and practically try to kill the other man. It's amazing that such moments of praise and moments of glory given to, you know what, I'll say a higher power like Most Glorious Honorable Mr. Naga, and the surge of inspiration he can grant upon these two fighters is just absolutely something to behold. You have to come out to Japan if you ever can and see KUMITE, because the energy in this place once that mandatory praise period happened is just lit up and illuminated.
Oh, and we're seeing some great grapple fucking right now by both competitors. Neither one is letting the other get an advantage. Honestly, you know, Darrell's probably got the advantage simply because he landed those brutal headshots he stays Vic for. But Vic is not giving up at all, and dare say he is winning this ground battle. He's being able to transition easier. Darrell's doing well on his own, but Darrell hasn't been able to land anything really damaging while on the ground like Vic has.
You're not wrong on that one, Kyle, and I think you know, we look at the recent records here. Darrell Schitt, it screams of desperation, this fight, and you can see it coming through in the way he's fighting. He's lost 3 of his last 4 fights, Kyle. Lost to Fork Enomoto in the semifinals last year. In 2016, he lost to Stuart Peppers and Hergen Bjørgensen in the tournament. Got a win over Fabio Sansao, which again, comparing to losing to Hergen Bjørgensen and Stuart Peppers, that's not a very good.
Oh, spinning back kick!
He connected! My God, Carl!
And honestly, I kind of do like the backing away at this point, because Darrell's been throwing those wild shots too, so you want to give him some space in order to land something else wild.
You don't want to go in for the kill and leave yourself wide open is what you're saying, Carter. Very smart strategy, I agree.
Exactly. I mean, in most fights, you just want to capitalize. But in something like this, with a lot of close quarters fighting, a lot of unorthodox shots, you cannot give the opponent any advantage possible. I think Vic would have been smart to back away and try for a head kick. He backed away for a second. Wait, oh, look at that uppercut!
Returning the favor! Well, it's only going to be time till one of these two falls over and just cannot go any further. Whether it's going to happen in this round or the next round, I mean, they're going to need to take a lot of time in between the rounds. Oh, never mind that! Never mind that shit!
Here comes knockout!
Darrell Schitt!
Oh, Darrell!
Well, you know, Carl, we were talking about how amazing that last fight was with Laura Nudie and the brutality. I think we just bested it with our best fight of the night right there.
I don't know. Like, honestly, these are two neck-and-neck brutal fights. And quite frankly, I think both of these men, neither one has anything to be ashamed of. And you cannot count on yourself to be saved by the bell in any KUMITE fight. With 4 seconds left, if I am not mistaken, Darrell lands that whooping hook, and that's all she wrote. Ring the dinner bell. It's over, baby.
The truest definition of the term going out on your sword is what we're witnessing here. And that is outstanding.
Darrell
Schitt, amazing performance.